I know probably a little closer at the end than maybe you would have liked. Some of your takeaways after that close one at the end.
Well, we had a chance to get some separation in the start of the second half, and we just gave up a lot of easy baskets and started exchanging baskets. And that's not the way we've ever played. We get in trouble when we start exchanging baskets like that. And, they scored 40 points the second half, shot the ball well and just bad, turnovers on our part. So we're fortunate. We've got a lot to learn. And, but our turnovers the second half, our defensive intensity, I think they scored first 4 or 5 times to start second half. And we were kind of giddy because we were scoring. We didn't, but especially on the road, you just can't do that. That has spelled trouble for us. The 10 years I've been here and the 40 years I've been doing it. We're not made that way. We don't want to exchange baskets.
Coach, how about Infalidante? He comes off a performance at Matthew Knight Arena where he goes 10 for 10 from the floor and then gets you a double-double. I know you mentioned you wanted 20 hard minutes from Infalidante. I thought he gave you those 20 hard minutes here tonight.
No, I thought he did. I thought he played good. I don't have any complaints about his performance. They went small a lot on us. Roberts got in foul trouble the first half, and so they went small a bunch. We wanted to match up Dante when he was in the game. And so, that's what we tried to do. But no, I thought he gave us good minutes, got a big rebound there late on the 3. And no, I'm very pleased with his minutes.
Lastly, for me, Coach, Eugene Omarou playing with some foul trouble. That had to affect your rotation a little bit with Eugene in a little bit of foul trouble, yet he still got you 14 points and 8 for 8 at the free throw line.
He didn't play well. He defensively wasn't sharp, didn't rebound, and some bad turnovers. So no, I didn't think he played well. And I expect a lot from him. He's worked so hard, and I talk about him being our consistent guy and our leader. But I just don't think he played well, and he feels that way. I asked him, what do you think? And he knows that he's got to play better for us to be better. And so foul trouble was part of it, but he had that head down because he was missing some shots and going too fast. And he's just a better player than that. And I don't want him to waste any games. He's a senior, and he came here and he went through those surgeries. I just don't want him to waste any games.
Well, Coach, safe travels back to Eugene, and we'll catch up with you here over the next few days and getting ready for a few more games here in the month of December. Thanks for the time, and congrats on the win, Coach.
All righty. Thanks.
All right, let's open it up to some more questions. We'll go to Chris Hansen from the Register Guard first.
Yeah, hey, Dana. This is the second straight game that you guys have not shot well from the three-point line. When are you concerned that this is more than just a trend and this is something that you guys might be struggling with?
Well, we haven't been happy with our three-point shooting. Guys aren't getting ready to shoot it. We're not making the right plays for guys. I'm very disappointed in our perimeter play there. We got the ball inside and guys didn't move. Guys weren't ready to shoot it. So disappointed in our execution there with guys getting ready to shoot. But I am concerned. We're going to have to get in the gym, and we've got good three-point shooters. I'm not saying great, but we've got good ones, and they're going to have to put some time in. It's great time now. Finals are done. There's no excuse not to be in the gym. I can't force them anymore, but they got to get in there and on their own and get some shots up and get ready to shoot the ball. And we've got to get more comfortable making shots for each other. We're not doing a good job of making shots. I thought we took a step against Florida A&M, but tonight we did a really poor job of getting ready to make shots for guys and guys getting ready to shoot it.
Matt Preem, 247 Sports.
Sorry about that. Another strong performance from Eric Williams, and what do you make of his performance and how he impacted the game for you on
Matt, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry about that. Eric Williams, another good performance from him. Will you just make up his impact on both ends with his steals, rebounding, that big shot late in the game?
Yeah, he did hit a big three. We were really struggling there and had some bad turnovers and got the ball in the middle, and he was ready to shoot that one in the corner and knock down a big three. No, he did some good things. The steals were big. I thought he could have played with a little more energy sometimes on the offensive end in the middle and been a little bit more aggressive. But all in all, I thought it was a solid game for him.
James Crupia, the Oregonian.
Dan, if you're not going to be making threes against the zone, you mentioned you go to the inside, and you guys were really effective in the paint. Basically, it was either the paint or the foul line was all your scoring. Your thoughts on just how you guys did and being able to capitalize on the inside, because the outside was so off, the inside was clearly.
Yeah, James, I'm not sure. We ended up with 42 in the paint, but I think we had probably close to 30 in the first half. I didn't think we did nearly as good a job in the second half, and I don't have the halftime stats in front of me. We had 26 in the first half, and so I guess we only had 16, in the second half. And I thought we didn't handle it as well in there, James. I thought we had more turnovers in there, and I thought we did a great job in the first half, because you're right, we weren't hitting any jumpers, but we got that ball in the middle and made some plays and weren't quite as sharp. 26 the first half and only 16, and again had some really bad turnovers in there, I thought.
Jerry Thompson, Ducks Illustrated.
Yeah, Coach, even though the three-point shooting was bad, ironically, Duarte's at the end of the half and Eric's maybe one of the last from the field you made, maybe next to last. Are those the two guys right now? I know everybody can hit threes, but are those the two guys they seem to have the most confidence right now on the threes?
Without a doubt, Jerry. Those two, we're looking for threes and trying to knock them down. LJ, I want him shooting threes. He's done a good job in practice. Now, he didn't shoot it well tonight, but he hasn't taken many in games this year. And I've been telling him I want him to get more aggressive from the three-point line. So, again, it's, a number of guys I think are capable of shooting them, but we're going to really have to get used to making plays for each other. Our timing's got to get better. Delivering the ball's got to get better. We're just going to have to do a lot better job.
Warren Williamson, Orange Duck Football News.
How you wanted to improve your side-to-side passing on the perimeter. It looked like you guys moved the ball a lot better.
Warren, I can't hear you.
Okay. Hold on.
Let's go on to Matt Preem. Back to Matt.
Dana, 4 guys in double figures, and I think Lawson and Figueroa were both one shot away from getting in there as well. Do you like just the balance that you're getting of everyone being really around the same? And I guess what's the advantage you feel like for your team to have that ability?
Well, I think we can have balanced scoring. I think on any given night, I'd be comfortable with one of those guys getting hot and going off and knocking a lot of shots down. But no, if our guys would really agree with me, we've got a lot of work to do, but Chris is a very capable scorer. Eric, LJ, Dante, Eugene, and I really think Jalen and Amari can make shots for those guys. And then, because the defense will be so worried about those 5 guys, they're going to get some better looks. I think we can have a very good offensive team, if we really focus in on making plays for each other. And tonight, 13 assists and it says 12 turnovers. Man, I'm going to have to watch the film because it sure seemed like a heck of a lot more than that. So, we're just going to have to get more comfortable making plays for each other.
James.
Dana, just what's next as far as, are you guys really planning an 11-day layoff till UCLA? Will you get in a Portland State, or are you going to go the Krzyzewski route and not bother adding any more non-conference games?
You know, I want to play, James, because I think we really need it. You know, guys have said yes and then backed out, and then called back and said, hey, how, you know, are you still available? So, you know, we're spending a lot of time on the phone trying to get things right. But we do need some practice time, James. So I'm not in a big hurry to get a full week, but we do need to play somebody. And so, again, we need to take tomorrow off, and then we need to practice. You know, we had 3 games last week or this last week, and we just didn't make enough progress. You know, we didn't make it in the games, and we need to get on the practice floor and get some things straightened out. But we do need to play one more game, I hope, before UCLA. You know, again, I don't know what's going to happen, James. You know, I have such mixed emotions. You know, I see the stress in our guys' eyes, but it seems like the only time they really relax is when we are practicing or playing. And heck, there's nothing for them to do off the floor and that. And so, you know, we stayed here in the hotel, and you know, there's nobody there. You know, you know, it's so different. You know, so again, I'm trying to make it enjoyable for them, but yet we've got to make progress, and I got to get on them a little bit, but we got a lot of work to do.
Jerry.
Yeah, Coach. Well, at least they had a lot of smiles after that win. They seemed to enjoy that. But my question, you talked about LJ hitting threes in practice, and I'm asking about Nafali. He seems to be kind of limited right now to 5-foot shots from the baseline. Is he showing a lot more of that in practice? Is there a big upside there on some of his?
Well, the zone was a little different for him tonight, and you know, it's hard for him to. He's not, you know, a great passer, and you know, I thought we could have got the ball to him a few more times. Don't get me wrong. He took 6 shots. I'd have liked to see him 10 to 12. You know, so I'd have liked to have got him the ball more. And he did get fouled and did get 6 free throws, which is really good. And so again, you know, we do need to get 20 good minutes out of him right now. You know, we just got to get him in great shape to play 20. Then, you know, hopefully he could build it to more. But we need energy, and we need him playing hard for 20 right now, and then we can build from there, Jerry.
Matt.
Frank Capang posted that he's on campus. Are you anticipating he rolls early? And I guess if he does, what's he going to bring to your roster?
He is going to enroll early, and you know, he just wants to get into practice right now and see how everything goes. He's a young man that needs to play a lot of basketball, needs to work on a lot of things, but he is an athlete. He is a bright young man. And the thing I love, he wants to be at Oregon. You know, I mean, he picks up the phone every time I call. He gets right back to me. He's excited about being at Oregon. And, you know, guys, I love that. You know, I love guys that want to be in our program. And, you know, he's a really good student, really good young man, and I am looking forward to working with him. What he can give us this year, I have no idea. I have no idea. But we're going to start working. The quarter ended, and so as soon as we can get him cleared through everything this week, get him into practice and get him going.
Coach, that's all we have for you. Congratulations on the win tonight.
All righty. Thanks.
Have a safe trip home.